Gray by Mike Brown, narrated by Otis Jiry. I knew something was wrong immediately. Our daughter's skin was gray. The nurses smuggled her out of the delivery room and into intensive care. She was a week old before we were allowed to see her. My wife broke down and began sobbing as she ran from the hospital. I haven't seen her since. The doctors told me that our daughter seemed healthy despite the coloration of her skin. The most terrifying piece of information they relayed to me was that her heart had not yet beaten, not even once. Eventually, they allowed me to take her home. She never cried or laughed or even smiled at me. She would just lie in her cot, staring at me whenever I checked on her. I struggled to get her to feed. I tried everything, but she refused each and every time. It was only this morning, with her aged 3 months, that I found the trick to get her to comply. It's feeding time now, so I head to her bedroom. I feel the cold envelop me as I push open the door, and, as always, she's in her cot, her gaze fixated on me. I walk towards her and watch as her eyes seem to grow with excitement. Those eyes which are blacker than the eternal darkness of space. I remove the bandage to expose my left hand, which is missing the 2 fingers she had for breakfast. I remind myself that she's my daughter, my flesh and blood, and I will do anything for her. I love her. I push my hand into the cot and turn my head as she begins to feed.